Hello, everybody. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you all. I hope you're all having a really good day. I decided I would hop on here and do a quick look with you using our Stay Matte foundation. I already have my eyes done. I have the pink from the 3-in-1 face palette on, my whole lid, and I have mascara on already, and now I'm just going to go in with our Stay Matte foundation and show you what incredible coverage this gives. You can see today my skin is looking a little bit red. You can see all the imperfections on my face. You see my veins, the sun damage, sunspots. Same thing on this side. And let me just tuck this piece of hair up. So you can see I have quite a bit of damage still, even though it's gotten much better since I've been using our skincare lines from Farmasi. I've been switching it up. I've been using a mixture of the Rose line, the Age Reversed line. I've been using some of the aloe products, the calendula products. So I kind of been mixing and matching, and since each one does something specific, they treat different types of skins, skin issues and stuff, and skin types. So I kind of been mixing and matching, and so far it's been working out really good. My sun damage has gotten so much better. It's made a huge difference, huge difference in my skin tone and in the clarity of my skin. And it just looks so much better. I wish that I would have taken before pictures when I started all the skincare and just kept taking pictures progressively as I was using products, but I honestly didn't even think to do that, and I'm not sure why, but I didn't. So, but anyways, I have a damp beauty blender, and I have sprayed a little bit of our setting spray on this, and I am going to go in now and I'm going to do one side of my face first to show you the difference in coverage. And I think I'm going to start on this side because this side has less, so you'll be able to compare it better on the other side. And I'm using Stay Matte in the color, let's see, what number am I using? Number 3. And I'm just dotting that up on my beauty blender. And like I said, this is a damp beauty blender. And let me move my mirror up a little bit. I am still undecided if this is the shade for me. To be honest, I don't know if this is the shade that I really think matches me the best. I don't know. I think I'm going to order another shade and compare it. This one, I don't know. It kind of looks like in some lighting it looks too light, and in some lighting it looks too dark. So it's kind of weird. But I'm just pouncing that in, getting into the crevice of my nose, which I've been having. I don't know, ladies, if you have the same issue. I have so much issues with my nose, like right in this area right here, where it just does not, it doesn't sit well. It doesn't matter what foundation I use. It doesn't matter what primer I use. It's really weird. It just doesn't want to blend in for some reason. I don't know. And I've tried different techniques. I'm wondering if maybe, like, if I was to use a brush instead of the Beauty Blender. The thing is, I like the Beauty Blender because you can wet it. So it goes, it's damp, so it works. For me, I think it works better because my skin is so dry. But I don't know. I might have to start using a brush just on that part of my nose. I don't know. Now, you guys know that I am not someone who wears heavy foundation. I don't like heavy foundation. I don't like the look of like a very cakey foundation. I want to look like I don't have any foundation on, is what I like to look. In all our foundations, I find that you get that look with almost all of them. Now, I will say that the Stay Matte is a lot thicker than some of our other foundations. It is matte, so if you are dry, you may not like it, but I don't find it that it's matte, but I don't find it to be drying on the skin. I find it to still give you a really pretty glow to your skin. So it is matte and it will stay all day on your skin. So that's really good. So guys can see this is just with one thin layer of the Stay Matte foundation. That's the side that has it. And then you see this side without. You can see that on this side you see all my sunspots, freckles, the varicose veins, you know, the unevenness to my skin, the redness to my skin. You can see the redness on my nose. And then when you look on this side, it's just really even. It's flawless. It has a really nice glow to my skin. And it just covers up everything that I want hidden. It covers up without it looking heavy, without it looking unnatural. It just looks like I have really pretty, beautiful skin. So you can definitely see there is a huge, huge difference from side to side. And then straight on, you can see. You see where it ends, starts over on here. This has nothing from this point on. So you see all the redness. You see my under eye bags, my circles. You see all that redness. You can see those marks under my eyes. And on that side, it just looks super pretty. So now let me go in and do the other side for you guys. I really, like I said, I really, truly love our foundations. I just find that they just give you such a pretty look without it being heavy looking. Now, I don't wear full coverage foundation every day. Most of the times I use our BB cream or I'll wear our tinted moisturizer. I really do love those two products for everyday look. I just really like the way that my skin looks. It's not as full coverage because I don't really need full coverage on a day-to-day basis. I work from home, so I don't actually go into a building to work. You know, I'm not actually leaving my house. So I really don't need full coverage on a daily basis. But I do like to put my makeup on. I do like to look presentable in case I run out and do errands, or maybe someone comes over. I might have a customer that comes by to pick up a product. So I definitely want to look presentable. I mean, you know, who doesn't want to look presentable? So I just do a thin coat, one coat. That's all I do. Now this foundation, guys, is very, very buildable. You can get a really full coverage with this foundation just by building it up a little bit. And it will cover everything. So if you have a lot of redness to your skin, if you have a lot of issues that you want covered, like acne, things like that, you definitely would do well with the Stay Matte. You can actually go in with the color correcting balm, color correcting, cream first, and go in with this and put this down, a light coat of this first, and then go over it with the Stay Matte or the VFX Pro foundation, which everybody loves. They say that it gives a beautiful, beautiful finish to your skin. I have not used the VFX Pro in a long time. I got it when I first started and it wasn't the right shade, and I just honestly never remembered to reorder it because I have my favorites. But it's definitely a really big seller for Farmasi. Everyone seems to love that VFX Pro. They say it just gives you like camera ready look, a flawless look to your skin. So, but I mean, like I said, if you're someone that needs their makeup to last all day, that's going to give you full coverage, a matte look without it being dry looking, and even if you have acne scars, things like that that you want covered, go in with one of our tea tree line products and put that on your skin first. Use a good primer, and you can use either the strobe primer if you want a little bit of illumination to your skin, a little luminosity, or you can go in with just a camera ready primer, which is clear. The VFX Pro Strobe is almost like a more creamy consistency. It has a little bit of a white, almost like an iridescent look to it. But this is really good if you want your makeup to stay on all day, you want full coverage, set it with powder, and it will go all day for you. Okay, so now you can see the difference. Now my whole face is done, and you can see that it's covered really well. Like it's covered all that redness, all those veins, everything's covered really, really nicely. And it looks natural. It just looks really pretty. And even though it's a matte foundation and it dries down matte, you still have that little bit of luminosity and glow to your skin, which you could increase by using the strobe primer underneath. That would peek through a little bit and give you like a really nice glow from underneath. So again, this is the Farmasi Stay Matte in number 3. And that is what we've used on our whole face. And now I'm going to go in with, I am going to mix some products today, guys, because I've had a lot of requests. The last video when I did this, I got a lot of feedback on it. And I want to show you that you can invest in a few products from Farmasi and then build up your collection. You can mix and match Farmasi with other products. I wanted to show you how our products look with the use of other, like more drugstore type products. I am picky on my drugstore products. I do want them to be cruelty-free. I don't like animal testing. I've stopped using a lot of products because they were not fitting in those categories. And because I'm so used to Farmasi now, and I've gotten so accustomed to having high quality, non-toxic products for my face and my skin at such reasonable prices that are most times even less than drugstore. I've gotten really particular about what I use now, and if I use an additional product that's not Farmasi, I'm very careful as to what those products are. So I still do use e.l.f. I use some of their products still. I still use some of ColourPop's products. And I still do have a lot of Physicians Formula products. And I'm not sure right now what, if they check off all the categories now that I want in my makeup. So I'm actually doing some research on Physicians Formula to see exactly what's in the products. Are they still, are they cruelty free? Are they vegan? Are they not, all that. So I am currently, this eyelash is aggravating me. I am currently researching that because I don't want to put anything on my face that isn't going to be good for me, because I've learned a lot, guys, a lot from joining Farmasi. I've learned a lot about skincare. I've learned a lot about what products mean what, like what they mean and what they derive from, what other uses they have. I've learned how some companies, especially in the United States, they have sneaky ways of incorporating products that are really not good for you at all. And just researching and learning the meanings behind each ingredient and what they really are. And so yeah, I mean, I still mix and match. Some days I have a full day of Farmasi. Other days I will mix and match products. I love our bronzer, but our bronzer on me is a little bit more on the orangey side on me. I do love Physician Formula's bronzers. They go on my skin. They fit my skin tone a little bit better. Some of Farmasi products for me, on me, tend to be a little bit more towards the peachier side, more like the, like peachy orange side. And that's just not something that I like for my skin tone. I don't like that peachy, orangey type of look. Not orangey, but peachy toned, and some of the products on me, that's what it comes out as. It brings out that tone on my skin. So I mean, our bronzer is really pretty. I use it as eyeshadow. I do use it as a full face bronzer. But I do like other makeup. I love makeup, guys. I love all makeup. You can still get some really good products that I enjoy trying. I enjoy trying out new mascaras and new products that are out in the store. I like to share those with you. And like I said, I just want to show you how you can incorporate a few products of Farmasi with your drugstore products. I mean, if you're going to pick 2 products from Farmasi for makeup products, I would definitely recommend any of our foundations, any of our mascaras. Those would be my top 2 that I would say you have to try, hands down. That you can't even compare with other companies. I am still testing out mascaras, all the new mascaras that have been coming out. And honestly, guys, it's not because I'm involved with Farmasi. I have not found a mascara yet that comes close to some of the Farmasi mascaras. They just don't, honestly. Either they don't give volume and length like they say, or they flake, or they clump. They just don't give me that wow factor like a lot of the Farmasi ones do. Our Deep Black Mascara, our Be Fit Mascara, which is water resistant and smudge proof. Our Zen Mascara, our 3D mascaras. They're just awesome. They're just so good, guys, that I just can't find anything that comes close to that. Even like the Lash Paradise, some of the higher end mascaras, they just don't. So I am truly, truly in love with our mascaras. Our foundations, I think, are hands down some of the best foundations at such a reasonable cost. They're non-toxic. And people say, well, Charlotte, you know, they can't be that good because these products are so cheap. How can they be good? And let me tell you how that is, okay? We have one facility. Everything is made at that facility. They have control over what water is used, the plants. Everything's made there, including the packaging. Our packaging is made there. Our ingredients, everything is made there. There is no middleman. We don't outsource. So because of that, not only do we have control over every single thing that goes in our products, there is less chance of there ever being anything that can contaminate. We know where all these products are coming from. There's one source, so if there ever is an issue, it is in one building, like one area. So it's very, very controlled. And it's high quality products, guys. It's non-toxic. We're vegan. We are cruelty free. I mean, there's so many good things about these products and these ingredients. And being in one location with no middleman, they can give these products to you at the prices that they are because there is no outsourcing of anything. So you save on that cost. So they in return give you the benefits of that by making sure that everybody who wants to try pharmacy, everybody that wants to use pharmacy can afford pharmacy products. And then if that's not already enough, they said, okay, not only are we going to give these people high quality, non-toxic products, we ban over 2,000 chemicals that most United States companies allow. They don't. On top of all that, they're going to give you the opportunity to, one, join just as like a member and get 50% off everything that you buy. And you only have to spend $1 every 6 months. Or they say, we're going to give them that option, and we're going to actually give them two options, because now you're not only going to be able to just join to buy and get 50% off, but we're going to give them the opportunity to work their own business, be part of pharmacy, and we're going to give them 50% commission on anything that they sell. 50%, guys, that's right from the beginning. You don't have to work up to that. That's right off at the very start. The minute you sign up and you pay that $20, you are getting 50% commission on everything you sell. And you don't get penalized if someone returns something. You get your 50% commission. Then on top of that, they say, you know what? Just because they're going to sell now and we're going to give them 50% commission, we're not going to take away getting 50% off. So now not only are we going to give you 50% commission on everything you sell, no quotas, no fees, we're also going to still allow you to get 50% off on everything that you continue to buy. And that is our thank you to you for having faith in our company. Not a lot of companies are going to do that. You think about it, guys. If you walked into Ulta, Sephora, Macy's, anywhere that sells makeup, and they said to you, guys, we have a special today. If you pay $20 to become a member of our store, we are going to give you a lifetime of 50% off every single product that's in this store. You will get 50% off. And all you have to do is pay us $1 every 6 months. And we will continue to give you 50% off. Would you take it? Would you do it? Would you pay that $20 to get 50% off of all these products in these stores and only pay $1 every 6 months? Would you? I know I would. If someone offered that to me in Sephora or Ulta or one of these places, I'd be like, hell yeah, where do I sign up? Here's my $20. And every 6 months, I'd be like, here's my dollar. Thank you. And I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I'll take that. And 50% off, please. I mean, really, when you think about it, guys, there's no chance of losing. If you join to sell and you end up not selling because it's not something that you end up liking, you stay on as a customer. Pay your dollar every 6 months and you still get 50% off the products. It's a win-win, guys. It really truly is. I mean, and if you are someone who's buying these products already and you're buying them a lot, why pay full retail price? Even though it's reasonable, I mean, it's reasonable, but why when you can get 50% off on everything? Like, you just might as well open the window and take two $5, keep one and put the other and just let it float out the window. Because you're just spending money you don't need to spend. Why spend double when you can get it for half off? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. That'd be like if the bank said to you, okay, if you give us $20 and you pay us $1 every 6 months, we'll knock 50% off your mortgage. Would you even have to think about that? Like, really? Would you say, nah, that's okay. I'll pay the extra $500. It's okay. Like, no. You'd be like, hot damn, yes. So, I mean, just think about it, guys. It's not like you get locked in. It's not one of these companies where you have to stay a certain amount of time or you have to get locked into a contract. There's no contracts. There's no hidden fees. There's no quotas. There's nothing. You just do it the way you want, either as a customer getting 50% off or someone who wants to work the business for 50% off plus a 50% commission. You get a website all done for you. You get your own back office. You get support from other ladies. You have Facebook team pages that give you support, customer service that gives you support. You can do a Facebook page. You can build your customer base so easily on social media, because you have to remember, pharmacy is worldwide. You're not confined to just the area that you live in. You can promote your business worldwide using social media. Social media branches everywhere, all over the world. You can add people from Italy, from, all over the world. Like, wherever there's a pharmacy that we ship to, wherever we ship to, I should say. That didn't come out right. But there's one pharmacy in Turkey, and then we have another office in Miami. But wherever pharmacy ships to is where you can promote your business to. So wherever we are on the map, you can target those locations and start building your customer base from there. Go on Facebook, join groups, join different Facebook groups, and introduce yourself, make friendships on there. Join Facebook groups that you know will be interested in non-toxic products, in high quality, reasonably priced products. People that love makeup, people that really love skincare. We have men's line, we have a baby's line, we have personal care, we have perfume, nail polish, everything. Join Facebook groups that have similar interests. Make friends, build relationships with people, build your customer base that way. The possibilities are endless because we're in so many parts of the world that you can just branch off. It's just, there's no limit to it. You just have to put in the time. And it's just a great way to make extra money, guys. It really is. You get a good amount of extra spending money. If you build a team, you make even more. Now you have people on your team. They're selling, they're buying, and you get opportunities to meet new goals, meet director goals, and win trips and cruises and things like that. It's It's not your typical direct sales company. We are very, very different. Um, we're just very different. So don't be afraid to try it, guys. If you've been watching me and you've been like, I don't know, or I want to, but I'm nervous, don't be. Like, don't be nervous. Just try it. You have nothing to lose. If you don't want to do it anymore, you don't do it anymore. You just don't do anything. After 6 months, they close out your account. Everything is wiped clean. That's it. No fees of any sort. They don't charge you if you don't do anything. They don't charge you if you don't sell. They don't force you to sell. You don't have a quota to meet. There's no early termination fees if you just decide this isn't what you want. None of that, guys. So if this is something that you want to do, just do it. I will walk you through everything. I will help you. You will have support from me. You will get everything that you need. I have tons and tons of tips and tricks of how to make your posts stay focused on Facebook so that you don't get tagged for spamming. There's a good way of promoting your business without spamming. You don't have to spam. You don't have to cold message. You don't have to bombard your friends and family's timelines with Farmasi. There are really good ways to promote your business in a very organized, a very respectful, classy way that is going to get you business without aggravating people. There's a very good way of doing it, a very organized way. Facebook has very strict guidelines now, so there are tricks that you can do to make sure that your posts do get out there and get seen by people. So that's all stuff that I can help you with. I can help you with skin matching, for color matching, you know what I mean? And for products. And I have graphics I can send you. I can help you make collages. I can help you learn how to use certain tools to promote your business. I can help you with all of that. I am more than happy to do that. And like I said, guys, I believe in this company. I believe in these products. And it's not just a bunch of hoopla. I mean, I know some people look down on this type of business and this type of work, but let me tell you, I don't care what people think about me. They can judge me. They can laugh at me. They can say this isn't a real job. But for me, this is a lot of work. This is a real job. I take it seriously. It provides financial compensation that goes towards my home and my personal finances. I can help contribute to my personal bills and my household. And I know that people can think whatever they want, but I know how much time and effort I put into this. I work hard for this business. I work hard to make the money that I make. I work endless hours sometimes, but I've chosen to make this my full-time job. You don't have to do that. You can make it as a part-time or just like a little side job. You don't have to put in the hours that I do, but I put in 40 hours a week with this business. I check back with my customers. I make sure my customers are happy. I make sure that everyone on my team is doing well. Make sure they have everything they need. Do they need help? I go out of my way to make sure that we are all succeeding. And I don't think of this job as being just a joke. I don't think that it's a worthless job or any of that. People look down on these types of companies and this type of business, but until you've worked it and until you've done this, you really shouldn't judge anybody for trying to better themselves or trying to better their financial situation. I have to stay home with my son. So I am a stay-at-home mom, even though my son is an adult. I have no choice. So my choice was I could sit here and do nothing and watch soap operas all day. Not not judging you if that's what you do, but I could choose to sit here and do nothing. I could choose to just say, you know what, hey, I'm home, so hey, that's the way it goes. But I chose to be someone who would be able to contribute to the household. I wanted to better myself. I wanted to have something for myself. I wanted to have a career. I wanted to do something that excited me enough that when I got up in the morning, I looked forward to coming on here and doing videos and doing the makeup with Farmasi and my skincare and promoting something that I knew and I know in my heart are good products. They're good quality. I can feel good about referring these products out to friends and family. I know in my heart that the chances of someone not liking them or bringing them back are very slim, and that they're going to love these products and they're going to refer them out to their friends and family. I never once worried about that. And I'm a hustler. I will hustle. I will do what I have to do to feel like I'm contributing. And for many years, people would like, oh, you stay at home. Oh, you don't work outside of the house. Oh, wow, that must be so nice that you don't have to work. And, comments were made and people judged me and people looked down on me and would say negative comments to me. And that hurt. Like, it really hurt, guys. Like, it hurt my feelings. It made me to stop feeling like I was worthless, that I just wasn't worth anything. And it just sucked. Honestly, I just started feeling like I didn't feel worthy of anything. I would feel guilty if I spent money. I felt guilty if I would go out in a store and buy something. I just would feel really bad. And then I would feel like so horrible that I was taking away from my family's income, our household income. And this gave me purpose. Like this, sorry guys, this company like gave me purpose. It made me feel like, okay, if I want to go out and buy something, I can buy it and not feel guilty. I can help pay for a meal if we go out to a restaurant. If we're out somewhere, I can say, hey, I got that, And not every month is a lot of money, but it's still something. I'm not, not every month are you going to make hundreds and hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. I'm not saying that. But be mindful of judging people and be mindful of being just mean-spirited. Like, don't ever judge someone or knock someone down for trying to better themselves, to be a better person, to contribute. Anyone who's doing that deserves your respect, deserves praise. My son has been disabled since he was a baby. He has autism. He is severely hard of hearing. He has OCD. He has severe anxiety. And we have struggled forever. And I stayed home with him when it got to a point where I had to make that decision. Before that, I did work as a CNA. I did work full time. Before I had children, I always worked full time, but we never, ever took a penny from the government. Like, we never got help. We never got Mass Health. We never got anything. We never took anything. And we could have, but we didn't. And that's why you should always be very mindful of judging people who try to better themselves and don't take unless they absolutely need to, because it's so easy to take things that people are offering you, or to take away from someone who may need it more than you. It's the easy way out, but like, we've just never been like that. And that's something that I think is like really positive. And you should always take help if you need it. You should always do what you need to do to provide, and that's good. But if you can do it on your own and you find a resource that's helping you to do that, why not do that? You know, just do what you need to do. So just be mindful, guys, when you're making comments, because I tend to see a lot of comments, negative comments on social media about people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing. All of us girls that are doing this, we put in a tremendous amount of time and work and dedication, and we build relationships with our customers. We spend time with our customers. We research. We do a lot for this company, to be part of this company and to have our business through this company. And it is a lot of work. It's not for everybody. And if you're someone who thinks that you're just going to come here and just sit back and the money's going to roll in, it's not going to happen. You have to put the effort in. You have to work hard. You have to put the hours in. You have to be someone who can build good customer relationships, build friendships with people, and be respectful of all people. So the next time you think about maybe knocking somebody down or making a negative comment thinking that this is just a joke job, it's not a joke. I can assure you, this is not a job that is a joke. It is a legitimate way of making an income and providing. It is a legitimate job. It's not something to be mocked or to laugh at. I mean, it's really sad how many negative remarks I have seen on social media. It's really terrible. People just knock each other down. It's time for people to stop knocking other people down. Be kind to one another. Kindness is free. Don't judge people without knowing their story. You shouldn't judge people anyways, regardless of their story. Only God should judge you. I don't think there's anybody that has a right to judge another person. So yeah, just support one another. Be kind to one another. Help somebody. If you see someone out that looks sad or just having a bad day, give that person a smile. Say, hey, I hope your day gets better. You look like you're having a bad day. I hope it gets better. Did that cost anything? No. Could it have made a huge difference in that other person's life? Absolutely. Absolutely. So just know that if you are looking, or you've been on the fence and you've been thinking about joining this, but you keep having people say, oh, why would you want to do that? Come on, you're going to do that, or talk negatively about it. Don't let that distract you from what you want. If this is something that you want to do and you want this and you want to try this, do it. Doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter if they're going to judge you or mock you or whatever. Let them. Because you know what? When you're building relationships and you're getting checks coming in, who's going to be laughing at that point? You're going to be the one laughing all the way to the bank. That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be laughing as you board up an airplane to go on vacation with your family, or you're going to be laughing as you go to the bank to sign a new mortgage for a house that you're just going to buy, or a new car, or a new wardrobe. Maybe you want to do remodeling in your house. You'll be laughing at them. It will be the other way around. The joke will be on them and shame on them. So Like I said, guys, all I can say is if it's something that you've thought about doing, give it a chance. If I'm someone that you would like to work with and be on my team, I would love to have you on my team. I would love to have you working with me, and just message me. And, you know, I think that you would definitely come to think that it was probably one of the best decisions you ever made. So yeah, so I just wanted to come on, one, to show you the absolute difference that these foundations can make on your skin, but also just to address the negativity that I've been seeing on Facebook and other social media outlets, even from girls from other direct marketing companies, have been bashing. Why? Like, if you like the company you're with, work that company, stay with that company, sell to your customers, but why bash another woman for going with a different company or being part of a different company just because it's not the one that you work for? Who cares? You're happy, they're happy. You don't have to bash each other. There's plenty of room in this world for more than one direct marketing company. Plenty of room. Plenty of people in this world to go around, that you don't need to bash another company. You don't need to bash another woman for choosing a different company or choosing the company that they chose. Maybe they chose pharmacy over company A because they felt that company B, pharmacy, was just a much better suited company for them. We met more of their criteria, and that's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Support each other. I can like someone and be friends with someone from Unique or Avon or Mary Kay, and they can be friends with me. Just because they're from a different company doesn't make them a bad person. Doesn't mean that I respect them any less, or that I'm going to I have to be enemies with them now because they're with a different company. No. I'm going to support them as much as they're going to support me. And if they're not, if they're not supporting you mutually, if you're not mutually supporting each other in your own endeavors, you might not want to be friends with them or associate with them, period. Like, I would choose a different group of friends or a different group of women to be involved with. That's my thoughts. Like, I just wouldn't even invest in that. So anyways, guys, I've chatted your ears off, but I really wanted to just address that because it's really been weighing on my mind. And I know how hurtful it is when people say it to me and would knock me down. And I know I still get hurt when people say, oh, you work? What do you do? And I'm like, well, I'm a beauty influencer with pharmacy. And they're like, oh, so you don't really have a real job then. You just, I mean, like, okay, like, that's rude. And 2, it is a real job. And 3, you best get out of my face because now I just want to hit you in the mouth. So, like, how rude. Like, it really pisses me off. And it's just so insulting and so rude. Like, just so rude and unnecessary. But it hurts. It does. It hurts your feelings. You can't help it. I don't care who you are, how thick-skinned you are. It does hurt. So, yeah. So with that being said, we did the Stay Matte Foundation in 03 for my skin tone. And I showed you what one side looked like without, one side that had it. And you could see the obvious difference of how good these foundations are. Like I said, I have the blush from the 3-in-1 palette on my eyes. I used the Zen mascara on my lashes. And I am just going to go in with a little bit of some blush just to complete this look before I end the video. Let's see. That's the other thing too, guys. Our products have multiple uses. They're not just specific for one thing. A lot of our products are multi-purpose multi-purpose products. Eyeshadows can be used as blush. Blush can be used as eyeshadows. You know, bronzer can be used as eyeshadow, bronzer. Our contour palettes can be used for contouring, for eyeshadow. Our pigments can be used on your eyes, on your lips, on nails. Our 3-in-1 palette has 3 beautiful products in them that give you a total face, as far as for blush, eyeshadow, contouring, highlight. We have a contour palette. We have a 3-pan highlighting palette. I mean, the list goes on and on, guys. It's just so good. So I don't use powder when I use the Stay Matte, guys. I never do. It dries down matte enough. It sets itself on me because I have such dry skin, so I don't put powder. I like the finish it gives me without the powder, so I don't put a perfecting powder on top. I will just usually just go in with blush, and I am going to use number 18. And I am just going to run that on my cheeks. And guys, this color is so pretty, and it has a built-in shimmer. So it gives you the look of a blush and a highlighter all in one. You can see, look at that. Can you see that, guys? Beautiful, beautiful sheen. And then it just gives you that beautiful wash of color. It just looks like you have blush, like you're blushing naturally, like you just naturally blushed at something, you know? And then you've got that sheen. It's just beautiful, guys. And you don't need a lot. It gives you really, really nice pigment. You can see, like when I move, see? It just, these blushes. And if you put them on your lid, like I have the pink blush from the 3-in-1 palette all over, but you can go in with the same blush that we just used, number 18, and if you want to add a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of illumination, not sparkle because there's no sparkles, there's no glitter in it, but if you just want to go over and just put a little bit of this over the lid, it will just, see, it just adds a little bit of something to your lid. Gives a little bit of a shimmer and just kind of lightens it up a little bit. It's just so pretty, guys. Just so, so pretty. But like I said, I mean, look at that. That's just beautiful. And that's the nice thing. Like now, if you use this blush, you don't need to put highlighter because you've already got that highlighter built right in. I mean, it looks so pretty. You can bring a little bit down the bridge of your nose if you wanted to. If you just want a little bit of highlight there, you could put a little bit above your eyebrows, and then just take your powder brush and blend it out, and then you will still have that really pretty glow. And we have a shimmer blush in peach. So if you had like a different eye look, you could go in with that one, and that would be really pretty. If you had maybe like a neutral nude look on your eyes, or if you just use the bronzer for eyeshadow, you could go in with the peach shimmer, which is this one, and you could use that as your blush and as a highlighter. And I don't know if you guys can see. It's just really, really pretty, and it gives you that same sheen. You see that? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's so pretty. So if you wanted, you know, if you weren't doing the pink eye, like a pinky nude eye, you could definitely use the other one, which is, the shade is number 15. You could go in with that and do the same process that I just did, but have a neutral nude eye. You could go in with one of our contour colors, one of the brown contour shades and do that as your eye color. You could do, like I said, the bronzer and use that all over your eyes, and then pop a little bit of that peach blush on top of the lid like I just did with the pink one. And then you could do your cheeks and you'd have just the peachy look with the highlight. And it just gives a really pretty glowy look, guys. It just looks pretty. It looks natural. I don't look like I have a lot of makeup on. I just look like I have really healthy, pretty skin. And that's what it's all about, guys. It's just creating a really pretty base and then building off of that, putting as much or as little as you want. And you don't need a lot of products to make a full face of makeup. Like, to have a full face, you don't need a lot of products. You just pick some products that you know that you really, really want to invest in, and then build off of them. Start off with a foundation and a mascara, and then every month build up your collection. The following month, buy a perfecting powder, add on a primer. Like, especially if you join, every month you just add a few more things, and pretty soon you'll have enough to do a full face, and it won't cost you a lot of money. You know, it just won't. And if you're selling, it definitely won't cost you a lot of money. So you can take that money and roll it back into products, or you can use it towards bills, whatever you want. You could do the first couple of months, was what I did. I took my commissions and I reinvested it back into product so that I could do demos and live videos and stuff. I invested a couple of months of salary from Farmasi into buying products. And then after that, everything I made was for me to put towards bills and things like that. So it's whatever you want to do. And then for lips, guys, I am going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with 102. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to go in with 102, which is our liquid matte lipstick. And I'm going to put a little bit on, and then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to blend that out. And our matte lipsticks last for hours, guys. They're not drying at all. They're really nice. And just blend it out. And you end up with a really pretty, soft pink lip. And you can build it up. You can make it deeper. You can make it brighter. You can make it darker by building it up more coats you put. You could just put it on and not use your finger to blend it out, because that's just giving me a softer look. You could add a little bit of liquid matte in the color Skin and do an ombre. You could go over with a lip plumper if you wanted to make this glossy. There's so many possibilities, guys. But yeah, so that is what the foundation, just one of our foundations, can do for you guys. So that was the Stay Matte foundation in the shade 03. Like I said, it's a full coverage, all day, stay put foundation. Once you set it, it is on there for the day. You're not going to have to worry about it moving on you, getting smut, breaking down, getting greasy. It's going to last all day. It's going to look flawless all day. And it's just one of the many foundations that we have that are just amazing, guys. Amazing. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for letting me vent a little bit. And yeah, so I hope you all have an amazing evening. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will be back towards the end of the week with another video. As always, if you are interested in any part of pharmacy, whether it's to sell, buy, whatever, contact me. I will get back to you and I will answer any questions you have. If you liked any of these products, if you like this look and you want to shop this look, you can go to www.farmacyus.com/Charlotte Cardoso 2, and you can shop my website. You can also find me on Facebook, and you can find me on YouTube. And if you are looking for the website and you cannot find it, or you don't remember the website address, just message me and I will send the link to you, and then you can just go on and shop. Okay? So thank you so much, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great night. Bye.